Greetings and welcome to Empires of the Undergrowth. Alright, this game is about ants, in case you haven't figured it out. And my viewers have been telling me I need to try this game ever since I started playing Pocket Ants on my channel. It's like a super advanced version. This is a PC game though, it's on Steam, and I'm actually playing the demo at the moment. So this is completely free if you want to play it and check it out yourself. So what I figured was, if there's interest, I would immediately buy the full game. Now, the full game at the moment is only 20 bucks. It's nothing. And it's currently in early access, so it's not completely finished. It has been going for a couple of years, and they have been very good. And as a matter of fact, the current rating for this is outstandingly positive, which is very rare for an early access game. So there must be some good stuff in here. This is from Slug Disco Studio. You can see that on the lower right. It is the only game I believe they have at the moment, but they seem to have a winner, and they're continually working on it right now. As a matter of fact, I think in experimental they have like a free play mode going on, where I guess you have a whole world and you can just keep going. It's not really a scenario. So we have scenarios over here on this side. And what we're going to do is we're going to play the first one. So here's the thing. I actually did start recording for this, but it doesn't really tell you how to play. So I decided, you know what, let me just learn. So I played enough to actually learn, and I said, okay, let's go back and begin from scratch. And that's what we're doing right now. So I can't play the entire scenario because you're going to see it's a rather large map. And the idea is I'm supposed to kill everything. But we are going to go through it and get a good idea of what's going on. And as I said, if there is actually interest, I'm just going to go out and get the full game and we'll start from there. Now, this is something I'd only play on this channel if there is interest, again, if there is interest, because, yeah, the ants thing are really kind of big on my channel these days. Actually, generally speaking, ants are big these days. Sometimes you're in the backyard and you're the small one, right? So, if there is interest, please let me know. Likes, comments, things like that, because, you know, PC games usually go to die on my channel, but maybe, just maybe, the content of this one will actually be different. So why don't we just go on in and see what's going on in Critters. Okay, so here we are. All right, so this is our queen, of course. Long live the queen. She has 7 helpers that are spawning around her. Now, they do need food. Otherwise, things aren't going to work. Fortunately, these little green things are an indication of food. So all we have to do is get them to it. So I'm going to tell him to dig that. And they have food, and they're going to start grabbing food. All right, notice that the others are now springing to life, because now there is enough food for all 7 of them. The thing about it is we do need some other things too. So we're going to have to start making some caverns here. All right, so let's see. We also have some more food up here, so why don't we just dig up to this? All right, I'm actually going to use that chamber, so why don't we just kind of like do this. We're going to get back to it. Now, it's saying food stores are full. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a place to store food. So why don't we just do that right now? I'm going down to the lower right over here, and I'm going to click on the food. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a spot right here. Okay, and now they're going to be making that. What that's for is food storage. Now, if you look at the top, the food storage can now store 110. Right? So if I go like this and make another one, hold on a second right here, and then they go make it, and then expands to 120. So I'm just going to fill this up here because it's fairly inexpensive. Now we can upgrade these later and we're absolutely going to do that. But at the moment I want to be able to hold a lot of food because I don't want anything going to waste. All right, and we're going to back out of that. All right, now the next thing I'm going to need is, yeah, I mean, these guys are workers. They're not fighters. So let's get going on some fighters here. So I'm going to need space for that. So these guys are tunneling for me. All right, now some of these walls you can't break through. See here? Around the queen here, there's walls you just can't select. See, these you can select. These you can't. Some of them are unbreakable, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back down here and select egg. You know, the ants down here, right? All right, this is the one that I want, the black ant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put there. They cost about 50 food each, so they're kind of expensive. So I'm going to make 4 of them. So what that does, it makes a spot for that ant. Now larvae are going to start spawning, as long as we have food, right? And those guys are a little bit better in the fighting department. All right, so there he is. There's the first one. You can see the other larvae are popping up. All right, I'm going to make another one because we do have the extra food. Okay, so now I have different kinds of ants wandering around. See, these guys right here, these are warriors. The pure red ones are the workers. All right, so what I'm going to do is, you'll notice that there's bars at the bottom over here, right? So what it means is these are my different types. So I'm going to select this one right here, right? And I'm gonna drag that over to here. Those are our 7 workers, right? Now what I'm gonna do with this one is, these are the black ones, the warriors. So I kind of drag them over there. The reason is because I'm going to be giving them individual orders. All right, we do have a lot more food at the moment, so I want them to make some more of these. Can I do this? There. So every time we get one of those spots, we can have another black ant. All right, in the meantime, there is food that we can get to. Now, if you'll notice in the upper left, the objective is to kill all the creatures. So what does that mean? Well, you can see the food, right? It's green, it's left there. Oh, what is that? Those are enemies. Those are enemies. And yeah, there's one, there's a couple. You see the map is really large. So yeah, lots of enemies around. You gotta kill all of them. That looks fun. Okay, so basically we need the food in order to build, right? Actually, we can get some more food. How about, I don't want to go out here. I don't want to extend the hive into a possible dangerous area. All right, you know what? We're going to do it anyway. I'm hoping that's going to be a dead end. It's not indicating that there's an enemy there, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, these guys are like underground here, so let me just fix this. Okay, so basically that's food, and you can see some of them are grabbing it and bringing it back over here to where we're storing our food. By the way, there's a spot right there that I want to put food in there. All right. Okay, so and I do have some more food, so I want to make some more of these guys. All right, right there. Make another one of those. Okay, so one little thing here is you'll notice that there's more food over there, but you'll also notice that nobody's actually going to get it. Hold it a second. There's some more in the wall. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select these guys here, the workers. No, those aren't the workers. These are the workers. And I am going to tell them to come here. The reason I'm doing that is because they're not picking up this food and I want them to pick up that food. All right, so I'm telling them to do that. All right, let's look around. All right, there's more food over here. There's actually a lot of food. So let's start working our way over that way. There doesn't seem to be a threat, so I guess we're okay. Oh, you know what? I told them all to do that. Okay, let's just cancel that one because we got all the food from there anyway. And it also does seem as if we have enough to make some more of these guys. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so what are you guys doing over here? Oh, no, a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, we have food. Now, they were nearby, so they just kind of grabbed it. They're not going to go back there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, you know what, guys? Could you come over here? I want you to grab all that food. Okay, I now have 10 of those warriors. So that's a good thing. Another thing you can do is you can upgrade your, like for instance, my food storage area. Actually, if you just hover over it for a moment, it'll tell you food storage chamber, right? And how much can be stored there, of course. If you look at the top there, it's got 210 because some food can be stored around the queen, so it wasn't the same number there, right? This one's saying 140, but the area around the queen can take some food too. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go back over here, I am going to upgrade. Now, the upgrade system's a little weird. In this case, you can see that they have little circles around them. The only one I can't upgrade is this one at the bottom, the one that says 5 of 6. Can I get in there? Yeah, right there. The reason is they kind of have to be surrounded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. All right, now watch as my total goes up as they go and they do the upgrades. 330, 360. Okay, a little bit more over here, guys. Over here, over here, over here. And actually, I can now do that one at the bottom now, too. Okay, so when they're done, and they're nearly done... Okay, I can now store 600 food in the same space. I can actually upgrade these. I'm not entirely sure what it does. It doesn't increase the number of ants you can get, but it might make them tougher. So I'm thinking that's probably what it might be doing here. So why don't we... Of course, it's a lot more expensive, too. You notice it's like 50. So I'm just going to tell them to do that. All right, are you guys getting all that food? It's nearly done. All right, let's see. More food. Actually, I think it's time we started moving down because there's a lot of food right there. All right, but I want to do a choke point situation here. I don't want to jeopardize the queen, right? She'd be very mad at me. All right, keep it going. Let's go over this way and see whether or not there's going to be a problem here. Okay, and there's a problem. All right, you guys, get over here right now. Okay, I just told my my black ants to get over here because there is an enemy. There was an enemy, and they're just going to carry him right to the old food chamber. The one thing I've observed is, oh, by the way, you guys are now no longer required. Go back to what you were doing. The one thing I've noticed is when they kill an enemy, they're actually going to bring the remains back to the food processing area, as they say. Notice that there's food there now. So even if there's something big, they're going to tear it apart. But there's also a lot of regular food here. How are you guys doing? Okay, you guys are all done. So why don't we just kill that one and have you guys coming down here. So let's see. Right here? Boom. Come get that. All right, is there anything else in this area? All right, I see some food over here. I'm also seeing stuff over here. All right, so what we're going to do is, how are we doing with the army over here? I mean, we're getting a lot more food. All right, here, expand this a little bit. Because I need more military individuals. All right, can I actually make some more space in here? All right, first let them dig that out. It may be a while because I've actually told them to go down there and do that. See, they're taking... See, you notice there's actually larvae in all those spots? The way it works is if one of those ants is killed, there's almost an instant replacement. And then if you have the food, another larvae will grow in its place. So their replacements are right there for when they die. Okay, how are we doing, guys? How are we doing? How are we doing? Okay, you guys got it all. All right, so guess what? You can go handle the other stuff for me now. Because I just turned off your requirement to be here. Okay, could you expand, please? All right, they're expanding. Is this going to? Yeah, I can. And this and this. All right, because I got a lot of food, and I want some more military. So let's just grab him, put him there, and there, like that. 4 more, 5 more. Because we're going to war. Okay, I can now have 15. All right, so they're growing right now. Okay, I have 12. Let's start working on moving over here. I'm thinking we're gonna hit this. Is there anything else around here? I mean, we could go up here, but I'd have to do it from here. I don't know if these are gonna be easier. I find it very suspicious that there's no food near them. You know, if you, like, this over here, this guy has food, this guy has food, and these guys have food. The thing about it is the scenario is over as soon as you kill the creatures. So why would I need food down here, if you know what I'm talking about? All right, so I'm thinking, why don't we go for this? So actually I can cut across first and then cut down. All right, let's just do this. That thing looks scary. Okay, there is some food there. Okay, I can't get through here. I'm gonna have to cut down. All right, so I just wanted to make sure this food was available. Can I make a tunnel going back up that way? But I don't want to do that because, you know, the thing about it is if these guys cut through here, I want them to take the long trip around. That way I can get the soldiers in place. Yeah, I know, I'm calling them soldiers. All right, well, you know what? Let's find out what's down here. Actually, you know what? No. First things first. Expand. I want a fighting location. Alright, that's good because I got some light too now. The reason for that, of course, is because I want these guys down here. Because I already know there's multiple targets down here. It might be the same guys we fought before, that same one guy. It might be something else. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna need some diggers down here. Alright, what do we got? Okay, we got 3 of those guys. Alright. Okay, no. Okay, well, you know what? They will be replaced. Okay, 1's down. 2's down. And they're all down. And you see, this. In that case, the soldiers bring the remains back. Okay, you guys are dismissed. Thank you very much for your assistance in this troubled time. Okay, and there's a bunch of food down here. But they're about to get a bunch of food, right? As soon as this is all processed. Alright, so we have 15. I think 15 is good. It's not great, though. You know what would be better than that? More. More is better. So that should be 18. When we have 18, we're going to start moving ourselves over this way. I'm going to have you guys come down here and get this food, ain't I? Alright, boom. Alright, so I have designated the workers to go down there and get me some food. Just in case I need replacements, right? Okay, this does not have any food near it. I am a bit concerned with that. So what we're going to have to do is tunnel our way. This looks like stuff here that you can't tunnel through. So I'm guessing I'm going to have to go up this way. I don't even know if I have to dig the whole way. It might be a big old cavern, you know? Okay, how are you guys doing? You're getting me food. This is good. I have 18. All right, let's, once again, let's make a big old combat area. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of those. All right, big old combat area right in here. I don't want any choke points. I want to, Is that going to break into it? You know what? Here, like this. And then we're going to bring these guys down here. All right. So my soldiers are coming down here. I have a feeling this might be tricky. Okay, let's do it. No reason to wait. Okay, a little bit. Okay, wait a minute. Here, yep, this way, this way. Oh, actually, I can just cut it that way, can't I? Can I get rid of these? Good, I want to get rid of those too. Okay. Oh, lordy! That's rather large. Okay. Okay, the battle is about to begin. I think that's a roach. He's got an area effect attack. Okay, I see that the worker is helping there too. Very nice of him. Okay, notice that, okay, they got him. And in this case, you notice that the black ones are taking pieces off of him and bringing it back because he's too heavy to bring himself. Okay, I'm not sure what that worked. Okay, no, it's actually, those are all the soldier guys. All right, so they're bringing a lot of food back now. As a matter of fact, it's too much food. Hold it a second. Let's get, let's spend some of that before we fill up. Okay, have I killed? No, I didn't. Okay, killed is probably, actually, I might want to leave them there. Because we're going on. We're going on. We're going to see what else is going on there. All right, and I should have 2 more fighters coming my way. Okay, so I think, see, I can't do anything about this. This is a choke point over here, which is the reason that I want this big open area. That way they can surround and destroy, right? Okay, so let's do this. Let's go in there, and whatever this is, again, it doesn't have food around it. I'm wondering if it could be 3 of what we just got. Okay, why aren't you guys... Why is there no digging going on? Come on, I want digging, guys. Where are you? Okay, because I've only told the soldiers to stand over here, not the other guys. Oh, yes, I did tell them to stay there. That was stupid of me. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Okay, now they're doing it. There was food down there. I was telling them to get the food. All right, so let's see what goes on here. Okay, no. Keep going, keep going. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. You will be remembered. Okay, this is gonna be... Oh, that's a problem! Okay, luckily they're running. Okay, so I have these guys down here. There are 20... Okay, but there's... Oh, wow, that's gonna be a tough fight. Okay, so let's go. Go get them. I noticed that you guys are not coming over here. I just thought I'd mention that. Here. Actually, that's not what I wanted. No, I don't want I don't want them there. No. I want the I just told the workers to come over there. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, I am taking losses, but you'll notice that they're being replaced pretty quickly. The queen is working overtime. Okay, we haven't killed any of them yet. That's not good. But the forces just keep coming because we have a lot of food. Okay, I would feel better if one of them would die. Okay, yeah, by one of them, I don't mean my guys either. Okay, the food is draining quickly. Okay, 1 is dead. 2 is dead. 3 is dead. Victory. And now they're going to tear them apart to feed the colony. As a matter of fact, I should probably do some upgrades on these things here, because I have a feeling that's going to be a lot of food. Those guys are really big. And this is the soldiers who are doing this too, because they're the ones who tear those pieces off and bring them back. Yeah, it's filling up very quickly here. Maybe I should do some upgrading. Why don't we just do that? Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. Unfortunately, it doesn't spend a lot, does it? Okay, I can upgrade that one. I can not upgrade that one. It's already being upgraded. Okay, they ate them up already. How very efficient of them. All right, and you guys are dismissed. Anyway, I think that's a pretty good look at the game at this point. Basically, we got all aspects of it, building up your army, handling food, handling your workers. They're not always going to go for food. You have to tell them at times to do it. You break them up into these little groups here, and then you can give them their orders. You do this, you do this. And of course, there's going to be a lot more different kinds of ants in the end, right? This is just a demo, and this was just the first scenario. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be able to do the whole thing here. Okay, I was trying to move with the mouse again. It's actually the keys. But you kind of get the idea. And I kind of think we may have fought the toughest things on the board. It's like I said, if it's got food with it, okay, maybe those. I don't know what those are. Those are probably kind of scary. If it's got food with it, it's kind of meant to help grow you. These guys over here, I mean, once you've beaten the scenario, you don't need food anymore. So it would be kind of something like this that would end it, Something that doesn't have food. Like the encounters we just did. That last one with the 3 cockroaches, that may have been the toughest thing on the board. Anyway, like I said, if this is something that you have some interest in, then I will definitely look into getting more of it. I'll pick up the game and start playing it. If basically I don't see a lot of interest, well, you have this video. And I wouldn't want to make the queen mad. She's got her eyes on you. Anyway, I think that's going to do for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.